Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the recording of the mock exam revision. In this video, I am going to solve the second question from the mock exam, or let me do the first question, the multiple choice, and the another question, that's question number 2, about tracing the code and giving the exact output of the code. So inshallah I will do it with this one, and after this inshallah will be another video for you in which I will explain the question number 3, 4 and 5, that is all about the writing the programs. So let us do it with the question number 1. Before starting with the question number 1, this is the mock exam, the final mock exam paper for the semester, that is the fall semester or the first semester of 2015-2016. So in this question number 1, there are 5 multiple choice as you see on the screen. The first is which of the following is not on one of the 3 general type of computer languages. Now when you started with this course, you have seen different types of languages, okay, starting from the machine language, which is the low level language, and you have moving ahead to assembly language, and finally with the high level language. So what today's we are using, that is the Java and all other programming languages we have, it's all high level languages. So here the question is, which of the following is not one of 3 general types of computer languages. So as I mentioned, 3 general type of languages are machine language, assembly language and high level language. So here the one which is not in this type is the unified graphical language. So this is not one of the 3 general types of language. So this is the answer, that is D. Moving to question number 2, which of the following primitive type is never promoted to another type? This is in casting, like converting one type of variable, that is for example integer variable, into double, or integer variable into a character, or a character variable into an integer. So here there are 3 data types are given: long, double and boolean. As you see, A, B and C, that is long, boolean and double, and the 4th option is B and C, that is boolean and double. So here boolean and double cannot be promoted, okay, to any other type, okay, by default. So the answer is B and C. Moving ahead to question number 3, consider the array int p is equal to 7, 0, minus 12, 9, 3, 10, 30. Now what is the value of this expression? P of 6 minus P of 5. Now we all know arrays are nothing but a set of elements. As you see over here, it is a set of elements given a same name for all the elements, but how to differentiate one element with another element is by its index. It is by its index. Now let me just give you a brief idea about it. So the given array over here is, it is P is equal to 7, 0, minus 12, 9, 3, 10, 13. P is equal to, or let me copy it for you. So this is what is given. P is equal to P is equal to 7, 0, minus 12, 9, 3, 10. Here P is an array. So as I told, the array is a set of values having same name and same type. So it is a set of values which has same name, that is P, and the type same, that is integer. So all the values you find in this set is of type integer. Now here, how to differentiate these elements from each other by its index. So here the index starts from 0, counting it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here the first element can be represented by P of 0. P of 0 is the first element, that is 7. Like this, P of 1, P of 2, P of 3, up to P of 6. Okay. Now the question is, what is the value of P of 6 minus P of 5? Now here, if you see P of 6, so this is the sixth index. P of 6, that is 13. 13 minus P of 5, that is 10. So what is 13 minus 10? It is P of 3. So 13 minus 10, 3. So it is P of 3. Now what is the value in P of 3? It is 9. So your answer should be 9. So you go back to here. So the answer is C. Moving ahead to question number 4. Any field declared with a keyword dash is constant. So in Java we have a keyword called final, with which any variable declared, okay, or any field declared remains constant throughout the execution. You cannot change the value of it. We all know the meaning of constant, that you cannot change the value of it throughout the execution of the program, that is by using the keyword called final. Moving ahead, question number 5. The keyword dash used at a method declaration to specify that method returns nothing. It means any method which does not return any value. Okay, so which keyword we are going to use for it in Java? So here we are going to use the keyword called void. You might have seen this void in your programs, like when you write the main method, public static void main. So you see in this main method there is no return statement, okay, at the end of the method. So it means that the void is used when there is no return from the method. Okay, so this is all about the multiple choice. Okay. Moving ahead to question number 2, it's all about finding the exact output of the given codes. Okay, now here there are I think there are 5 different codes of which you have to give the output. Now I'll describe you then how to find or how to calculate the outputs of the given code and how to trace these codes. Okay, now I have copied these codes, these different the questions, different piece of codes, that is A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so I have copied this in a presentation. I'll do it one by one. Now let's start from this. The first one, the given code is over here is int a is equal to 4, and there is a loop, the do while loop, and there is a system.out.println statement, there is a condition, there is a break, there is an increment for a, and again there is a printing of message called OK. Okay, and the condition is while a is less than or equal to 7. Now what you have to do to calculate or to find the output of this program, see what you get on the output is all by using the print statements, that is system.out.println statement. So whatever comes inside the system.out.println statement, that will be printed on the screen. But when it will print, at what time, so that you have to find. Okay, that at what time, at which place it is going to print it. Okay, now let us take this one as a variable. So before calculate it, I'll put a table called a trace table for you, so that it will be easy for you to trace and to see what is the output. Let me find at the end, I'll write the output, what it will print it on the screen. Now before that, there is a variable a. I'll mention in my trace table the variable a. It has a initial value 4. Okay, and there is a loop. Okay, and there is a condition in the loop. There is a print statement that will print the value of a initially, so at the start of the loop. So what it is printing, as I told, anything which is in a print statement will be printed on the screen. Okay, Now here the first, there is no condition for this print statement, so it will print then directly a is equal to 4 on the output screen. A is equal to 4. It is a system.out.println a is equal plus a is equal to plus a. So anything inside the double quotes over here will be printed as it is, and with a plus a. When we use this plus, when we have println, if we don't have println, if we have printf something, we are not going to use plus. Instead we are going to use a comma and the variables. Okay, so here it is what it will print is a is equal to 4. Moving ahead to the next part, there is a condition where it will check a is equal to 5 or not. Now 4 is equal to 5 is false. 4 is equal to 5 is false, because 4 is equal to 5. The condition is 4 is equal to 5. It is false. Then if it is false, then it will skip this statement, break statement, because this break statement comes under this condition. So it will skip this and it will move to a plus plus. Now a plus plus increments a by 1. We all know that it is a plus plus. A becomes 5. Then it will print system.out.println OK. So it is printing OK. Then it is checking condition while a, so there is another condition, a is less than or equal to 7. Now a is 5. At this point 5 is less than or equal to 7. This is true. So once it is true, it will repeat the loop again from the do statement. So then it will get inside the loop, print a is equal to plus a. Now what is a? It is 5. So it will print a is equal to 5. Get into the next statement, a is equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5. This is true. When this is true, this will be executed. The break will be executed over here. So it will execute the break. So hence a break will happen which will break the loop and come out of the loop. Okay, so this will break the loop and the cursor will come out of the loop. When it comes to the out of loop, there is a statement called system.out.println now a is equal to plus a. So it will print now a is equal to, what is the value of a over here now? It is 5. So your output is this one. So you have to write this in your answer sheet. A is equal to 4. Next line OK. A is equal to 5. Now A is equal to 5. This will be your output for the first part. Now moving ahead to the next, it has the next code has an character array that is having the variables mock. Now again it is an array of type character. So these are every element is represented by index 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the length of this array, is the number of characters. So it is how many? There are 4 characters in the length is 4. Now there are variables over here. The array as mock. Then there is a variable called count. Okay, so there is a for loop over here. Okay, there is a for loop. So let me take over here first the count. Count initially it is 0. Okay, the length is given as 4. Okay, and let me put it over here as an output. Now it's start a for loop. The for loop starts with I is equal to 0. I is 0. I less than my array dot length, that is 4. Okay, so I less than the length, that is 0. 0 is less than 4. This is true. So this will be looping 4 times, starting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. When I becomes 4, the condition becomes false. The for loop will break and come out. Now let us check what is there inside the for loop. There is a print statement, system.out.println mock array of I. I is 0. Mock array of I, that is mock array of 0 is m. So it will print on the system output screen m. Then there is a condition, if mock array of I is equal to c. No, it is m. It is not equal to c. There is no increment for this count. So it will again repeat the loop. It will go back to the loop. I becomes 1 because of this I plus plus. I becomes 1. The condition is satisfied here. 1 less than 4 is true condition. Gets in, print mock array of I. Now mock array of I is mock array of 1, that is O. It will print O. Then again check for this condition whether O is equal to C. No. Again it will not execute this. Then go back again to the loop, increment I becomes 2. 2 is less than 4 is true condition. Again it will print the mock array of I, that is C. Now here mock array of I, that is C, is equal to C. It is true. Increment the counter. Now at this point counter becomes 1. Then again it will go back to the loop. I becomes 3. 3 less than 4 true condition. Print mock array of 3, that is K. Okay. Then I becomes 4. Increment I. Now check 4 less than 4 is false condition. Now it will come out of the loop. So it is coming out of the loop, and over here system.out.print f, there are percentage d c's comma count. So here there are percentage c's, there are percentage d is for this count 1 c's. So this will be your output, what you have to mention or what you have to write in on your answer sheet. Moving ahead to the next code to trace. Here it talks about the strings. The strings is again the same, it is a set of characters. But here we are going to create the string by using a class called string. Okay. Again the length of this string is the number of characters in it. Number of character, including all characters, even if it is a space or any special character. Okay, enclosed in these double quotes. So here what is the length is you count its number. So the given string is mock MOCK hyphen test. So it is, the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the length is 9. 0 to 8, that is 9. So what it is, the first statement is the printing is system.out.println mock.length. What is the length? It is 9. So you will get 9 on the output screen. Now let me just mention first as an output over here, output screen. So it will print 9 on the output screen. Now system.out.println mock.char at of mock.length minus 1. Now what is length minus 1? What is length? 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. So it is telling char at position 8. Mock.char at position 8. This is your mock. What is the character at position 8? It is T. So your output will be T because it is in system.out.println. Clear? Then it is declaring a string st is equal to null. Initially st with a null value. It does not have any value. Then it's taking a variable I is equal to 0. Then while I is less than mock.length, that is now counting the I, and I is less than the length, that is the 9. Okay, so it is 0 is less than 9 when I is 0. Okay, then what you have to do if the condition is true is over here, st is equal to mock.char at I plus st. Now what is character at I? I is 0, character at 0 is m. Okay, it is added to the st, so st becomes m. Then I is equal to I plus 2. I plus is equal to 2. It means I is equal to I plus 2. Okay. Now I is equal to I plus 2. It is adding 2 to it. 2 less than 9 is, again the condition is true. When it checks again, go back to the loop and check this condition. Now add the character at 2 with to the st. St is m. Character at 2 is c. So c is added. Now st is mc. Okay. Then I becomes 4 because plus 2 over here. Again check the condition 4 less than 9 by repeating the loop, and again add the character at 4. Char at I, that is I is 4. Char at 4 is hyphen. So it is MC hyphen. I becomes 6 now. 6 is less than 9. True. Then add character at 6. Character at 6 is E. Now MC hyphen E. Then I becomes 8. 8 is less than 9. True. Then add character at 8 T. Now it is MC hyphen E T. Okay. Now I becomes 10. 8 plus 2 10. 10 less than 9 becomes false. Now this time condition become false and it will come out of the loop. Now it is printing system.out.println st. Now what is st? M capital C hyphen et. Then system.out.println I. What is I? 10. So this should be your output on the answer paper for this code. Moving ahead to the next. Now it is about the for loops. This code is simple, but you need to, if you know the for loops and execution of the for loop. Now here there is a 2 loops, okay, called nested loop. Now here the outer loop runs for 3 times. As you see over here, the outer loop starts I from 0, I starting from 0 and I less than 3. So I starting from 0 less than 3 is 1, 2. Okay. When it becomes 3, it is the false condition. So this is the I loop, that is the outer loop. And let us take about J. J starts from 0, okay, and it goes 3 times again, 0, 1, 2. When it becomes 3, 3 less than 3 is again a false condition. As over here 3 less than 3 false condition, over here false. So J also worked these 3 times. From 0, 1, 2 and I also works 3 times. Now what is printed over here is J. Now this is an nested loop. The loop with the J variable is an inner loop. Executed 3 times, I mean full with every value of the I. Okay. Now here when initially I 0, I less than 3 is true condition, comes to the inner loop. J0, J less than 3, true condition, print J. So it will print 0. Again it will go to the inner loop. Until the inner loop finishes, it will not go to the outer loop. So now inner loop is incremented. I becomes 1, print J. J becomes 1, print J. Now it is printed 1. It is coming in the same line because it is print, not println, it is print. Now again J becomes 2, print J, 2. Now J becomes 3, 3 less than 3 false. Now when the condition become false, it will print the next statement which is related with the outer loop, okay, and it will go to the next line and then go to the outer loop again. Go to the outer loop over here again. Now again it will start the outer loop from the beginning, okay. So when now this time I becomes 1. I is incremented, I becomes 1, then again gets in J starting from 0 again from 0, okay, printing J 0, 1, 2. The same process will be repeated and go to the next line and then I becomes 2, then again take into the inner loop. J becomes starting J from 0 again, so 0, 1, 2, then printing to the next, going to the next line, and now I becomes 3. 3 less than 3 false, the outer loop false, come out. Your output is over here, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So this is in the form of nested loop. Moving ahead, there is a class over here. Now this code is to test the scope of the variable. The scope of the variable, this is discussed in meeting number 7, the last meeting, okay, when we discuss the classes. So here we need to see the variables, where it is declared and what are the changes in the variables, whether it will affect the changes will affect the variable or not. Now here let us trace it. You have a class, you have a variable called number whose value is initially 1 as you assigned. Then getting to the main method, system.out.println a. So your outputs will be over here, a dot num plus plus. No, this plus plus is a post increment. So before incrementing, the num is printed 1 and then it is incremented to 2 because it is a post increment. Now in case if it has something plus plus num, then it will print 2 on the screen and then it will increment, also have the increment will also have 2. But this is the case of post increment, so it will first print its original value and then it will be incremented to 2. Now there is one more declaration of num. This is called shadowing. We already have a number that is a class field num. Now there is a method here the method is declaring num again. So this number is in main method. This number is in main method with a value 9. Okay. Now it is printing system.out.print ln b dot num. Num is what? The local num, that is the shadowed num 1. It is 9. Okay, moving ahead, c dot try it. Now what is try it? Try it is a function which returns the num. Now which num it will returning? It will return the field, the class variable num. Okay, because this num is unknown to try it because it is declared in the main method and this is a different method and out of the main method. So it will return the num with this the class field num. So it will return c dot 2. Then d dot try it 5. Now try it 5 is this method with the value 5. It is printing system.out.print u dot num. Num is the value which is coming from as an argument from the call. So it is 5. Then again return num. What it is returning? This value 5. So it will return 5 over here. In this place it will return 5. So it will be d dot 5. Then e dot num. So e dot, what is num? This is the local num, that is 9. It will print 9. Okay, so this will be your output on the screen. I mean should be the output on the answer sheet. Okay, so these are some codes which are given in the mock exam to be traced, okay, and give the output. So I hope you find this video very useful to prepare for your final exam and prepare for the further courses. And inshallah in the next video soon you are going to receive the next video in which I'll explain you the question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5, in which question number 5 and there is one more question number 6 which about the programs. I'll explain you that how to write the programs for these type of questions. Okay, so of course these are the samples for you. It's not exactly the exam, it is a sample for you. The exam questions will be, and it's of same type will be. Okay, so I hope you find this